if I traded it all.
So welcome back, everyone. We're still live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to be sharing the show afterwards. This is all information, great information for everybody out there. My next guest has also been on with me a couple times now. I have with me Gina Dishke. Did I say it right?
Zishke.
Zishke. You said dish?
Well, dish,
That's why I got the dish. Okay. You're the founder and CEO of Care2U. Please tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Thank you. It's great to be back. And actually, we've had some really great response from the show, so we're really quite a believer in Networking Arizona.
Thank you.
Our company, Care2U, is a management company that helps doctors, practitioners to go out into a mobile arena. And it's interesting today when you say mobile, a lot of people think immediately phone, so I always have to let people know we're actually on wheels. Kind of the nickname in the industry is we're a dock in the box.
I like that.
So one of the things that we've focused on as we've entered out into the market space is we have first focused on the dermatology market. So in addition to providing dermatology services, we actually even have exclusive rights to a treatment for skin cancer that's non-surgical. So we go out into the community and we provide dermatology services.
Well, and it's super, super awesome what you've done because you've made it convenient for so many people out there. And explain to them how you go to certain areas where you bring in your bus, your box.
Exactly. In fact, today we're out at Friendship Village, and we go to various facilities. So whether it's an adult community where they have the graduation from independent living to skilled nursing to all the way up to full memory care, or it could be a community like Sun Lakes or Pebble Creek where it's an adult active community where people aren't actually in any kind of a skilled nursing. And we go out and we park for the day, and the people come out and see our practitioners, and we take care of them, and we actually create kind of a route. So we're usually back within a 4 to 6 week time frame, so we have continuity of care.
Because some people might need a follow-up.
Absolutely. And we also have follow-up days where we actually will go out and meet with the person direct into their home if they needed to be a follow-up. Maybe we did a procedure or we needed to see something. So we actually do provide that continuity, even though we're mobile and on wheels. We actually, it's not a one-time, dump and run.
You're actually like a real doctor.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's like, the doctor used to come in the house.
Right.
So you don't come in the house, they come to you, but it's basically the same thing.
Right. We're a little bit different in that we're not quite a home care company, and that we're really trying to be more of a community driven. And what I mean by that is with the mobile vehicle, we actually kind of take the clinic to that community. So they come out to the truck, and there is times like we have people that they don't have the mobility to come to the truck, so we'll go into the skilled nursing or to the memory care to see them. But our focus and kind of our core piece of the business is they come into the truck. The truck is fully equipped with a wheelchair lift, so we have all the capabilities of any type of a mobility vehicle that somebody might be in to be able to get up onto the truck. So we do go into the home, and we do have some of the group homes that we go to, but we're kind of trying to look to fill that niche of kind of a community-driven, and we're working on additional projects where now we're going out into corporations. We're pretty excited. We're going to be going out to Shutterfly next week. They're really kind of geared to their employees. So we'll go out and provide services directly on the campus of the employment. So
I want to talk a little bit about that, but separately, okay?
All right,
so I'm going to kind of take over here. So I want to talk about, so I want them to understand that for what you're offering, it's dermatology.
That is correct.
Because when you're talking right now, it's almost like it could be medical, anything. You focus on skin and dermatology.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. One, again, kind of if you look at that focus, one of the big key things we do is screening for skin cancer.
So important here in Arizona.
Here in Arizona, we're number one in the world, but also too statistically, 1 out of 2 seniors over the age of 65 have skin cancer.
Right, and that's because of what we did when we were younger.
Yeah, that good old baby oil, lathered,
and those mirrors
laid out there,
right.
a little iodine in it because I really wanted to be tan.
Right.
We did.
How important is for people to go and get checked, and how does people that are listening here, do they tell their, let's say, their facility about you? Can they make their own appointments? How does it work?
There's several ways. We actually are trying to be very open in broad scope. So we have a relationship with many of the facilities. So we go out to the facility, and then those facilities will actually put us in their newsletter or on their calendar.
To let them know.
Or we do a little flyer out to the community. So usually the communities let their community members. We do have people that will find out about us and call us, and we will actually schedule and put them in the schedule. We'll contact them to go out to their facility. We get quite a few referrals and calls from primary care providers. They have a patient that has a suspected lesion that needs to be biopsied, so they'll contact us. So we really work in a lot of different arenas. We try to make it easy on all bases.
Now, when they call you, do they call you at the number that's 480-330-5840? Do they call there? Where do they call?
That number works.
Is it work?
Let's keep it easy, because I don't want to give a lot of different numbers, so let's just give out that number, and I can, based on what is their reason for calling, I can direct them to whatever is necessary.
You're the CEO and founder, so you absolutely can. You can check her out on her website, which is care to the letter U. So
Right.
it's not to the number 2. So it's care to the letter U.com. Her phone number, it's 480-330-5840. How important is this? So important for everybody out there that's listening to, maybe you have a facility that you are living in that you're hearing this right now. Tell them about it. It's awesome. Everybody should have their skin checked.
Yeah, it's interesting. I have a story where we have somebody who's a really big advocate now to go out to their community. And a year ago, we went out to see them, and she stopped by the truck and said, I don't know if I want to be seen. I don't know. I'm going out to Europe for a while and stuff. But I think I have something here. And I said, well, if you think you do, we're not going to let you off the truck. So the nurse practitioner looked at it and said, oh, that looks really suspicious. And I really felt there was something, and we really felt that it could have been a melanoma. So we escalated it to a surgical person who actually handles in melanoma. We don't go to the level of melanoma. That is a very serious condition. That's something that you actually need to go to a fixed facility with somebody who's actually a specialist Mohs. But within 24 hours, we got her to be seen. It was a melanoma, got it treated, was able to go on vacation. If she had not done that, she would have gone 3 months without being seen. So it's really important that if you have something suspicious, you need to get it looked at.
Absolutely. And what they've made it easy. It's Doc in the Box, basically.
Doc in the Box.
Docs in the Box. So they are on wheels. And are you looking for partners at all?
We always look for business partnerships. One of the things we like to do is we like to work with other community members that are providing services for seniors. We are in the process of our business is rapidly growing, and we're looking for investment partners. We have a lot of people who are looking to do mobile clinics, so we have a program where people could help to finance clinics and earn interest or earn equity into the organization. And we're always looking to work with corporations and other types of organizations who have employees or people that need to be screened.
I have to say thank you for even creating this, because, a lot of people, especially when they're older, they don't want to get out. They're in their houses. They don't even want to go anywhere. And especially when it comes to your skin, that's the last thing that they think about, really. Yeah, they're worried about their heart, right, and their cholesterol,
right,
then their diabetes if they have that, but they're not thinking about their skin. They're not thinking about that, and this is, if not just as important.
Well, thank you. I worked on this project for over 9 years to bring it to fruition, and had a lot of opposition.
What made you do it?
It started with the medical device. My family owns the medical device, and we had enormous success within the Phoenix VA. People were traveling to see it, but had some challenge in getting the traction out in the market space. So I wanted to make sure that everybody had a choice. Everybody had the option to be seen. And probably the worst people for going to get screened, men.
Yeah, men, listen up, guys.
The wife might be going, honey, you need to get that looked at.
The wife or the catalyst, so go ahead and elbow them and say, come on, we better go do this. I'm going to let them, we're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk further. The website is care2, that's T-O, the letter U.com. You can also call them. Their phone number, it's 480-330-5840. They're looking for partners. You can check them out, too, if anybody's listening that might want to get involved. Yet we're talking about skin here, and everybody should get their skin checked. They've made it simple. You can either have your facility tell them about it. You can call them. They can help you by finding the next time that they're going to be there. Again, that number is 480-330-5840. Hang tight. We'll be back in just a minute.
If I traded it all,
Welcome back, everyone. We're talking with Gina Ziske. I said it a little better this time. It's not easy. Be in my position.
It's not easy for me.
You are the founder and CEO of Care to You. We've been talking a little bit about how important it is for people to get their skin checked and how neat. Remind for people that are just tuning in, a little bit about what you do, and then I want to go into some other stuff.
All right. We're a mobile dermatology business. We have an RV type of vehicle, so it's like a full clinic inside. We go out into the community and we provide dermatology services with a real key focus on screening and providing services for skin cancer.
And when you screen people, and let's say you find something out, I can't remember the last time when the doctor was on, he had said that there's things that they can take care of right there. There's
Correct.
some things that they can take care of right there. It doesn't mean that you just get screened and they find out and then now you have to, there's things you can take care of right there.
That is correct. We can screen. We actually use some advanced technology called dermoscopy, which is like a miniature microscope. We do biopsies. We provide biopsies. We have a great laboratory that's actually here in Phoenix. They're a phenomenal Arizona-based company. They turn our path in about 48 hours, so we can give you a call back and let you know what the pathology results were, and then from that we can let you know all the different various options you have to address whatever it is that your skin condition, the pathology said.
Their phone number, it's 480-330-5840. It's care2, that's T-O, the letter U.com. All right. I want to also get this out, that you're going to be in September at the senior centers in Scottsdale. Go ahead, tell them about that.
Yeah, we're really excited. The city of Scottsdale has really embraced our whole organization, and they provide us the capability to be parked out in the parking lot at these senior centers. And it's a way for them to help to create more community programs for for seniors. And it's not limited to Scottsdale residents. So we're out there, and you're able to come up to the truck. It's just a walk up if you want. So if you have had something and you really
run up there.
They are published in the Scottsdale newsletters they have a monthly newsletter for seniors. So the calendar of our various days that we're out there is published with the city of Scottsdale.
Is it on your website or just
on
there?
City of Scottsdale.
Okay, but you know what? If you need the information and you want to call me and you forget about this, just call me and I'll tell you about it. 602-277-5369. You check this out. Check it out on their website. It's care2, T-O, the letter U.com. That information is in the Scottsdale newsletters?
That is correct.
Okay, and that's something that's coming up right here in September. We need to talk about, I don't remember when you're coming back, but as the snowbirds, all the snowbirds
Right.
are going to be coming back. But you guys out there, you know what? We are all in the sun, no matter what. You don't have to be sitting out in the sun, to get skin
Correct.
cancer. You could have had it from a long time ago, but you're getting sun all the time.
Yeah, actually, that's one of the misnomers that people have is the sun absolutely exacerbates getting skin cancer. But the more dangerous cancer of melanoma occurs in places that never sees the sun. So I always tell people when we do our screening and stuff that it's, a lot of people will get something in an area that didn't see the sun, for example, somewhere between your buttocks, cheeks, and they're thinking, oh, well, I don't have a problem because I don't get sun there. But actually, you can, between your toes, on the bottom of your foot, and things like that. So sun is absolute culprit, but don't think that you don't have skin cancer because it's an area that doesn't have sun.
Well, here's another thing. I had a best friend when this is now already 30 years ago now, and she had a little something on her nose, and they said, oh, it's nothing. And you know what? It was something.
Yeah.
And she ended up passing away. But people play golf, and she played golf, and that was it. She was outside all the time playing golf, and it was a little freckle,
Yep.
and they thought it was nothing, and for whatever reason. Do you do second opinions and all those kinds of things, too?
Absolutely. If you have a concern, rather than having just a visual, if it's something that you're not comfortable with the diagnostic that somebody gave you, go for a biopsy.
So they don't need a doctor's referral to come to you?
No, not at all.
That's
actually.
get that out now. I was just thinking, why haven't we talked about that?
When we're parked at these various locations, we actually don't even require an appointment. We do walk-ups. So we're really trying to create it into an environment where it's convenient, it's local.
It's like a food truck, but not really.
Exactly. And in the summertime, we probably should have popsicles because it's been pretty warm out there.
Yeah, that everybody would feel good too. That's nice. But really, and I know it sounds funny and we're laughing, but it's a serious thing, and it's important for people to get checked. I also now want to go into the other part of this, that you are going to be working with more corporations now. How awesome is that?
Yeah, actually, it's really part of, if you look at the genre of what's happening in the industry, is corporations are trying to control cost. And, people don't like to talk about this, but the bottom line is economics need to be gained. And being able to bring these types of services direct into the community, it's not only a savings for the corporation, but it's a great savings for the employees. Nobody likes to use their vacation day to go see the doctor. So if we're able to go out to the facility, they pre-book an appointment when it's their times, they leave their desk, they walk down to the front parking lot, they come and see us and go back to their desk. Most appointments are probably 15 minutes. They haven't really had to take a day off of work. It was convenient, and they're doing the vital things. If you look at the market of skin cancer, there's a high prevalence between the ages of 45 and 65 in men. A lot of them from being the old construction days. They were lifeguards, they golfer.
You lived in Arizona.
They didn't use, men back, a few years ago did not use sunscreen because that was kind of like considered cosmetics.
And now they're saying that's cancerous.
Yeah. Well, you do need to be careful with little kids. If you think about sunscreen and you're now applying it over their two-thirds of their body, and topical is one of the best means of transmission into your body, and you're putting all those chemicals, you do need to be thinking about it. Start considering things like the UV shirts. Kids have some great long sleeve shirts that are UV. Just shade during those heavy times. A hat. Those are some other options that are just as good along with sunscreen. But just be cognizant. If you're applying sunscreen every hour on the hour over that amount of body, that there's some absorption.
I want to talk about chemicals. The corporations. I think it's so neat because the younger owners of these corporations, they see it. Right. They get it. I'm imagining someone like Google that would GoDaddy. Would let you go there, and I could see them wanting you there. But people need to understand this isn't costly for you. It really isn't. It could be more cost effective because then your employee is not leaving. They're right. there. They're gone for about 15 minutes. They go back into their cubicle, right. And they go to work.
Well, I can pretty much guarantee that the services we could provide on site will be absolutely a cost savings.
I think
not just in the financial dollars spent for the healthcare, but in the time saving for the employees. But really, if you have it, is your employees probably are not getting appropriately screened, and advanced disease always has a higher cost. So there's actually there's several markets in which you're going to save money. Part of the area that I'd like to reach out to is all your construction companies. You have an enormous amount of employees that have been, from roofers to everything they're out in the sun. So those are really kind of markets that we'd like to go out.
Wouldn't it be nice for you to do that for your employees? Let me ask you something. Well, how would they go about doing it? And does it have to be a large corporation?
No.
I mean, let's talk about that part of it.
We are not discriminatory. If you have a couple employees, we're happy to come out and provide services. We think everybody should have access. Again, we're trying to be community driven. Just call the phone number. We'll talk to whoever is, whether it's your HR department or an office manager, about a time frame that makes sense, and when we can, your employees, the best availability, whether it's a morning time or near the end of the day, we'll come out and bring the truck and park it and help to see your employees and answer all the questions that you have concerning your insurance company or any other types of reimbursables. All of that we can work through and help take care of.
Super important stuff, and I love the information that we're getting out here. And, whether you're a small business or a large business, it doesn't matter. Your employees mean a lot to you, and they're the ones that making it all go.
Exactly.
Right? And so if you can do something for them, something like this could be, so awesome. And the environment of our of our working system and the way we work now is getting different, and I think more and more people are going to lead towards saying, that sounds really cool, I'd like to do that, you know?
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be that it's just their employees. They could make it a whole family event. They could open it up to the whole family to come
Oh,
and
how
be
cool
available.
is that? You know, they used to have these thing called shredding events, you know?
Right, yeah,
they
exactly.
did. And a lot of people love doing that. What a great idea, having like one of your, a lot of people own different businesses. They're not really huge. Instead of having that type of event, have that. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, drive traffic. We're going all the way to talking to, the large box stores. It's interesting, Walmart now looking at turning the parking lot actually into pop-ups and making that availability of space. So we're open. If you have an idea about how you have some people you like to have screening services, we're open to considering all types of novel ideas.
Well, they are talking about skin, cancer, and you're getting screening for skin care. And I even understand that the guy that was on before, I forgot his name right now.
Josh, our nurse
practitioner. They're even bringing in some Botox and all sorts of things, I heard. So there's lots of things that they're doing. But really right now we're talking about taking care and making sure that you don't have skin cancer and how important that is. And if you're a company, how great would it be to partner with them? Maybe you're a doctor right now listening. They'd like to partner with you too. Their phone number, it's 480-330-5840. It's care, T-O, the letter U.com.